Hi all, welcome to Supercoders. So in this tutorial, I will show you how you can create a bucket in S3 in AWS. Then we are going to work with IAM User. So we are going to create a IAM User and we can use that credential to pass our token in API for uploading image in S3 via our Django project. So basically we can take a file input and upload to S3. Then we can get the S3 URL. So later we can use that S3 URL in our front-end application. So let's get started and let's work on this tutorial. And also if you are new to channel, please subscribe our channel and please like the video. Now let's get started. So here I logged into my AWS account. After that, we need to search S3, or here if you visit earlier, you can see in the recently visited S3. But for in your case, if there is no S3 is showing here, you can come to search and type S3. You will get your S3 bucket. Just click on that. After that, it will show you all the bucket list. Just click on this create bucket and create a new bucket. And remember that the bucket name must be unique in your AWS account. Like if you are going to create AWS bucket, it must be unique from all the global AWS account. Like suppose that I have domain like Google. So I can't create this Google because this is already taken by Google or maybe some other user. So this must be unique. It is just kind of like a domain name which is unique. Same way here we need to use a bucket name, a unique name that has not taken yet. Like if I'm going to use my bucket name like something else like Microsoft, maybe try it. So I think this is already taken, but I'm going to just try it Microsoft. After that, just click on create bucket. And if you see again, it is showing some error. This name already exists. So you can't take your bucket name. It must be globally unique to the AWS account. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my super coders e-commerce. Let's leave it. I think that gonna work. So super coders bucket. Change this to disable. That is okay. Block all public access. Leave that. Version controlling not need. So we can use version controlling like same way we are using in GitHub. We can maintain a version like previous version of file, new version of file. But I'm not going to enable this because it will take lots of cost and it will increase your costing in S3. So I make it disable right now. Then we have server key. Let's leave this server side encryption. Advanced setting. Just leave the advanced setting right now. Just click on create bucket. After that, you can see our bucket has been created. You can see super coders e-commerce. If you open it, you can upload any file. Let's suppose that I want to file uploading some file. Click on upload, add files, and upload any file. Like I'm going to upload this file, upload it, click on upload. I can simply upload this file. Now after that, if I close it and click on this file, so after that you can see all the file details here in this page like size, object URL. So you can use this object URL to open this file. If I click on it, open link in new tab. Right now, if you see, you can't access this file because it is not publicly accessed. So we need to enable this public access on our bucket. So for that, what you have to do, you just need to come to our bucket. First click on bucket, go to permission. Then here we setting block on public access. So it is going to block all the public access. Let's off it right now. Save changes, confirm. After that, still if you try to access the file, you can't access it. You can see you can't access it. So for that, we need to add a policy. So what we have to do, come to bucket policy, click on edit. Right now we enable the public access, but we didn't add permission to access the file publicly also. So for that, we need to give permission to access the file publicly. So for that, what we need to do, we have to add permission. So what I can do, click on add statement and here leave it statement 1. Then after that, effect allow principal change to star. You can also find this policy setting in Google. Just search how to access S3 public files. You can do this thing also setting. But right now I'm just using this statement, trying to search principal. Then we have to search action. So here all the services which we are going to use, search S3. Now here are all the actions. If you see, there are options like list object, all the things. So I want to access the object or access the file. So there is an option like get object. You can see get object. Check this. So it will come as 3 get object. After that, we need to give the resource name. So resource is our this one. Just copy this bucket resource, paste it here, paste it here, and allow it to all the files. So I just add my resource name slash abstract. So it will apply to all my resource or files in this bucket. Now after that, just click on save changes and now try to access the file. Refresh page. Again, you can see, and you can see it is working fine. So in that way, you can upload the file and you can access the file publicly also. Right now we have done creating a bucket, uploading file in bucket, and access the file also from bucket. Now after that, we need to create a IAM user. So we can use IAM user to get the server key and use that server key to upload file in S3 bucket via our Django code or any code you want to use. For me, I'm just using in my Django project. So what I'm going to do, just come to here and search IAM. Click on it, open a new tab. Then here, click on user, then create a user. So I'm giving my username as 3 user, and this access like provide access to AWS console. So if you check this, the user can log in to your AWS account, but I'm not want to access this user AWS console. I just want to access this user only for S3 purpose. So just click on next. Then we have permission settings, like we can create a group and assign permission to that group the first way. Second way, you can just copy the permission from other class or any other things. Second, we can directly attach a policy like accessing the S3 objects, all these things. But for what I'm going to do here, I already created S3 permission. Let's create another group also. So S3 access group name and giving the permission only S3 full access. So if you see S3, it has all the access like S3. Let's make it large. S3 lambda exception, full access, read only access, S3 read only access, backup, and everything. So I'm going to do what? I'm giving full access. Create user to group. After that, just selecting my new permission or group S3 access. Click on next. Now after that, we have permission like adding tag also. Just leave it. Click create user. Now my user has been created. Just open that user and come into security and credential tab. Here we are going to use to create our access key, which we are going to use to upload file to S3 server via our code. So click on create access key. There are all the settings. I'm just selecting other. Next, giving description S3 upload create access key. Now I have my access key and access secret. Let's copy it and save it somewhere. So copy it and open Notepad. Pasting my key ID. Pasting my key ID. Then pasting the secret key also. After that, done. Continue because I already copied it. So after that, all the thing has been done. Next, we need to work our Django project to upload file to S3 bucket via our code. So we are going to use this credential for uploading file via our code. Now coming to Django project. Now after this, we need to install some dependency for uploading file in S3 via Django. So for that, what I'm going to do, cd backend. Let's activate our virtual environment. So VNV scripts activate, clear it, cd commerce inventory. Let's install our dependency. So pip install photo 3 with Django storages. Using this two dependency to upload file in S3. Now after that, it is installed. Let's clear it. Next, we have to integrate S3 in our Django project. So open your backend project. Let's close this for now. Open e-commerce inventory. Open our NV settings. And here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my AWS credential. So what I'm gonna do, AWS access key ID. Here I'm gonna pass my ID. Just copy it. This ID. Paste it. Then AWS access key secret. Here I'm gonna pass my secret key. Just copy it. Copy it. Paste it. After that, AWS storage name. Storage bucket name. So here we need to pass our bucket name. So bucket name is just what we created earlier. Here if you see, just come to bucket. This is our bucket which we created. Copy it. Bucket name. Paste it. Next we have setting region. So AWS S3 region name. So region name we can get from our bucket. You can see this is the AWS region. We just need to copy this one. AP South. And sometime if you change the location, right now I'm in Mumbai location. So it is showing AP South. If you change this location to different location, it will show you a different region. So just copy it, paste it, save it. After that, save it. After that, come to setting and register all this in our settings.py. Open settings file. Let's add all these settings. So here, first adding AWS access key ID. Just copy the NV name, copy it. Then AWS secret, secret paste it also. Next we have bucket name. Just copy this for setting, paste it here, and retrieve from env. So os.getNV bucket name, os.getNV region name. Save it. After that, save these settings and let's come to our views. So here I'm going to create a method for uploading files in S3 server. So what I can do, class file upload view in S3. Then giving the parent class name, let's import the parent class name, which is API view. So from REST framework dot views import API view. Let's pass API view parent class. Then you need to add a parsing class. So parser class equal to multi part parser and form parser. So let's import this also. REST framework multi-part parser and form parser. Because we are going to upload file in the multi-part form data, that's why we need to use this parsing class. Because REST framework is work with JSON data, but here our file is going to upload via multi-part form data. That's why we need to use this parsing class. After that, define post self request arcs and quarks. After that, what I'm going to do, I will create a method like in this way. I can upload multiple files and I can return the URLs in array format, and I can take the file input also in array format. Like user can upload any file, they will just upload the file and they will return the it will return the URLs of all that file which is uploaded. So what I'm going to do, I'm just using this approach for file underscore key in request dot files. Also after that here array uploaded files URL is equal to list. Then after that for file key in files, so file underscore object equal to request dot file key. After that, let's print this for now. Print file object and just return a message. So return response message file uploaded successfully and URL or URLs pass your uploaded file URLs. Let's import this response. So from REST framework response, import response column. Now save it. After that, just try to hit this API. So first you need to add in urls.py. So come to urls.py, creating a routes API loads. Just link with our method. So file load. Let's file upload view in S3 as view. File upload. Let's load it, save it, import it. So it will come from index file upload S3. Now save it and let's try to hit this API. So copy it, come to Postman. Let's try to copy this API, duplicate tab, close it, URL loads. After that, let's open the terminal also, view terminal. Now after that, I just simply take all the file inputs and printing as object. Right now, I'm not putting to S3, just checking what happened. So remove it, then come to your form data, select file 1, taking as a file, selecting the file, new file from local machine, picking this file, file 2, selecting file, selecting the new file again, this one, try to click on send, and if it's showing message successfully, file uploaded successfully. And if I see, you can see I'm getting my file names here in my object which I just printed. So after that, I am receiving my file. We need to upload this file to S3. Just use S3 client. Let's import it S3 client first from boto 3 import session. After that, what I'm going to do, S3 client equal to session, then passing my AWS access key ID, AWS secret key. So we can get this setting from our settings.py. Just copy it, key ID, just copy it here, paste it. Then we have secret key, just copy it, paste it also here. Let's import this also. So what I'm going to do, from e-commerce inventory settings, import key ID and secret. Also import the region, AWS S3 region, AWS bucket name. All the settings has been imported. After that, what you do, pass region name, AWS region name dot client S3. After that, what I'm going to do, I'm creating a unique string. Like if I want to upload file abc.png and someone user also want to upload file abc.png. So that will take like override the previous file with the new file. So you have to take care, right? If you're going to upload any file, make it a unique file. So in that case, what I'm going to do, unique string or unique file name equal to os.urandom 24.hex. After that, import this os. So import os, so our unique file name, then adding the file name. So plus underscore file object dot name dot replace space with underscore, then file underscore path equal to uploads unique file name. After that, we need to upload a file. So s3 client dot upload file object, and passing the file object, then passing AWS storage bucket name, then passing the file path. I'm uploading my file to this file path location in the bucket. I'm going, like, if you see one more feature in the bucket, if I didn't create the upload folder and I'm passing the upload folder, it will create a folder in the bucket, then upload the file on that bucket. So that is a unique feature also. S3 path. After that, passing extra argument, extra args equal to content type file object dot content type. Next we can get the URL. So for that, s3 URL equal to formatted https AWS bucket name, AWS storage bucket name, then dot s3 dot amazon aws.com. So if you see the bucket name, let me show you something. If you come to your file previously, it is my bucket name, then it will taking my region name, then it is taking my AWS Amazon account, then your file name. So same way here we have to add S3 bucket name, then we can add also region name. I think region name is not required. Let me check. So bucket name, Amazon account or amazon.com slash file path. After that, just upload this file and append this file to our list. So uploaded file was append s3 URL. Now after that, all the things has been done and it is running inside the for loop, I think. So here, this way for files and files. Okay, here we need to change this indent. We like this. We need to run all this code inside for loop because we have multiple files going to upload. So save it. There is some error showing. Let me check. Okay, here comma is missing. Save it. AWS secret key. Okay, here comma. Save it. After that, let's check. Try to upload the file. So come to Postman and try to upload the file. I check. You can see the file is getting uploaded. If I click on this file, let me check. And you can see the file is getting opened successfully. If I try to open this URL, it is also uploaded. If I check my bucket, come to my bucket, e-commerce bucket, refresh this bucket, you can see the folder uploaded has been created, which I said earlier, and the file has been uploaded. If I try more file, let me show you again. I'm going to use file 3 and upload a new file, new machine. Then try to uploading my new file, this one, sand, and it is uploaded. You can see 3 file uploaded, and I can get the 3 URL of the file which is uploaded. If I refresh bucket, I can see my 5 files. So 2 earlier and 3 recently I uploaded. The Django one which I uploaded recently. I try to open it. You can see the file. So in that way, you can upload file in S3. You can generate credential in S3, and you can use this key and access secret to upload file via Django. Now in the next tutorial, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this API to upload file from our front-end application to save images in our S3 server. So that's all for now. I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and please subscribe our channel. And if any question, please do comment.